Of what we'll be heading towards to finish up the rest of this park. And incidentally, this is my last weekend living in Wasaga Beach before I move to Creemore. So that's good too, because 6 days from now I'll have woken up in my new apartment and everything will be fine. Another thing you never noticed before, little Canada geese emblems on the trail. There's an example of the trail. If I can get it without some cars in the way, there you go. The trail in a moment to get to the, further up to the baseball diamond and everything. But first I want to go up to the big mezzanine here. There we are, see? Now let's get the car out of the way. There, that's a good picture. And then you see these segmented gardens in different tiers. That's how the gardens of life in Cullhaven in the Terry Brooks books were described. Almost exactly the same way. Multiple tiers, retaining stones and everything. And then we make our way up to the top of the steps. And we see the enormous mezzanine. And there's the basket golf trail through the woods, and then there's the other set of stone steps, which I saw last week but wasn't able to get a picture or video of back then. And of course there's a trail over there, a little bit of woods and stuff. Probably more lawn bowling. And another set of stairs. And once you get up here, you find that this trail goes in both directions, so more towards the baseball diamond and skate park where we'll be going, and then over towards other roads and everything. So now we go back and pick up where we left off. But might as well get a view from the top of the stairs. Someone abandoned a Superman cup from the theater. No, not the theater. Dairy Queen. And of course, here's the other set of stairs from the very top. Looking down, kind of like the Hamilton thumbnail from December on the escarpment stairway. I believe that was the Burton Street stairway there. Of course, you get the view from the top of the stairs leading back down to the road and where we left off before. Just like that. Nice that this park doesn't have all that QR code parking nonsense that the Aurelia one did. Monarch butterfly. There you go. Now we head along the trail towards the rest of the park, the baseball diamond and everything. Unlike last week, not year, there's no one at the baseball diamond this time. Now, last week, I went along this dirt path because it reminded me so much of the north shore of the lake during deployment. I mean, you've got the bulrushes, you've got the trees that sag into the water and everything. And you've got the beautiful tree-lined path. Actually, I will take this tree-lined path because it'll remind me a lot more of Enterprise, Alabama than what I saw before. And it's a bit of a shorter route anyway. There you go, nice straight run. Angle view of the baseball diamond. So at the trail here, we'll turn left and go around the baseball diamond until we get to the skate park opposite it. And then we'll come back around the other way, like we did last week, down the stairs and so forth. And you can see through to the lake there. That's beautiful. And look, one of the rare pine trees. That's good. Because even up here at Midland, you're not yet at the Canadian Shield. There we go. That's beautiful. Now that's a pine tree or a deciduous tree with some fall colors on it, perhaps left over from last year, or perhaps it was a branch, like up there, that broke off during the ice storm. And I suppose that little trail goes off to the yacht club. I saw the signs for last week. And look, in the middle of the cedar trees, another basket for golf. Throwing the golf. Yeah. Frisbee golf, that's it. With an enormous, enormous deciduous tree in the center of it. That's quite something. There's a view of the skate park there. The bench in the foreground, and there's the entire baseball diamond, where there was a whole team playing last weekend. Oh well, it's true. It says, oh, you can't park there. Doesn't mean you can't walk, I suppose. They'll get a beautiful view of the lake from this angle. You see? Beautiful view of the lake and the dock. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, look at that. The tree falling into the water and everything. Beautiful, beautiful. This might as well get right out. Oh, wow. Oh. Bulrushes and everything. Oh. Oh, look, ducks. There you go, little ducks. Here we are. See? The whole park in front of us. Goes all the way around there. Leads up to the retirement home. You can see the lampposts. And then the rest of the lake this way, which there are no trails around. And then the building back where we came from. So now we go back. Look at those little white flowers. That's beautiful. And the bulrushes. There's a close-up view of the mural. There's a beautiful view down the path going the other way. And a little trail through the woods, apparently. Concrete and such. Don't know how far it goes, of course. There's a little kind of carpet, a little bit of wood, everything. It's kind of interesting. You see the parallels with the Dorval Arena, how there are parks beyond it, which I only discovered this summer. And a skate park, just like back in June. There you go. Not very big, of course, but there you are. Baseball diamond's empty. There's some kind of a pit over here. You know, you could walk around the baseball fence from the opposite direction. Look, there we go. There you are. Wow, that's colorful. And here we are going back the other way, which was filled with people last weekend, but now it's completely empty, so we can get the baseball diamond and everything without interfering. And another stairway, one that leads up to the tennis courts.